Hey guys, today is day number 62, even though I said yesterday was, of the Eat at Home challenge. Where should this be? I don't know. Anyway, maybe there. I'm having one of those bad back days where my back's not loving me. So, we're supposed to have pork tips tonight. And actually I was talking to Gina last night because she had heard me say that I didn't know what to do with this. And she sent me a recipe for some black beans, and I am going to try that. But I decided, since my back is hurting, I really don't want to stand over the stove for tonight. I'm going to do this. I don't know if it's going to work. That's still frozen. It's not ideal to have it frozen like this. But it's not ideal, but I don't have much choice right now because my back is just really not liking me. In fact, it was so bad last night that I never did empty the dishwasher. I never folded the clothes. Any dishes that are gone from here are because of us using them, which, to be honest, we use these on a daily basis anyway. So, well, that smells good. I've never smelled it before. I'm going to keep some of this, but I'm going to put a pretty good bit into this pork tips. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing this to see. I need to keep enough for the other recipe. So, put that in there. And I'm going to get an onion and cut up and put in there. And I don't know if I'm putting anything else in there or not. So I'm going to get this started in my crock pot on high to see what happens with it. I should have thawed it a little bit. Oh well, it'll be alright. Maybe I should have waited a little while to put the sofrito in, because it might end up burnt on the bottom. I hope not. I don't even know if I should add more like liquid to this or what, but I'm just gonna see what happens. But I'm gonna add a little bit of onion to it. So let me grab an onion. Okay, so I just went ahead and peeled the onion, and I'm just gonna cut it up. I'm not gonna cut it into small pieces. I'm just gonna, oh, just drop it. Just drop it, why don't you? Nope, that one's not going back there, so I'll make sure I can put one of these back there. Ah, don't drop it. Okay, this is not working. I should have just got a cutting board and done it the regular way I usually do it. I'll wash this. I'm hoping that in a little while my back will start easing off. I don't know if I should put anything else in there or not, but if I do, I'll let you know. But I'm just going to put the lid on it and let it start cooking, and hopefully it'll be good. If not, too bad. We're going to have to eat it anyway. But I'm going to see if we have any cans of black beans in the overstock. I'm going to get Jeff to do that whenever he gets home from work. Oh boy, I just put my hair up without actually using a mirror and whatever. I did brush it. I just threw it up. There's no light over there. Let's turn y'all this way. It might be scarier for y'all to see me, but anyway, my back started hurting yesterday. Actually, it was the night before. A little twinge, but I thought maybe I just twisted wrong or something. Who knows? That might be what set it off. But anyway, then yesterday it started hurting a little worse. Then it got a little better, and then last night it was like rough. This morning I woke up and I am very tempted to take some ibuprofen, and y'all know I don't like taking medicine. But I was gonna do this like a pan in a skillet or whatever, But I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in the slow cooker. That way, if it gets worse, I don't have to think about this. I'm tempted to put some of this Sazon and adobo in here, because I just like the way that tastes, but I don't know what the sofrito tastes like. So I don't know if I should. I think I'm going to anyway. And I don't even know if I say this word right. Sazon? Is it Sazon? It's the tropical. This is some of my favorite stuff. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that in there. Maybe a half a teaspoon. Not much, just a little bit. Just a little bit of flavor. And a little bit of the adobo. They're all Goya products. No, this one was Badia, the Sazon is. Okay, I'll put a little bit of that in there. Which they're all similar. I barely put any of that in there. Maybe a thought of a teaspoon. Not even an eighth, maybe a 16th. Just a little bit, just to make me happy. Anyway, I'm just going to let that start cooking down. In a little while, I'll come over here and I will try to break it up some and stir it around and see if it needs any liquid. I don't know if it will or not. Don't even know what this is. I just decided to do it this morning. It might be a huge mistake. It might be the pain talking. But we do have some things to do today. Whenever Jeff gets home, we've got to go to the hardware store. And I don't know what else. Because we got a new faucet for our bathroom. And we need some kind of adapter to make things work right. So anyway, we're going to go do that. Because we've been wanting a new faucet for the bathroom for a very long time, because that one is just ate up. The metal is just, literally metal is missing. That's not good. But yeah, today is not what I wanted it to be today. I wanted to bake bread today because I wanted to try doing brioche. I'm not doing it. I'm going to probably be sitting a lot and editing the other planner videos. I know I'm going to do that anyway. But I think I'll go ahead and do 2 of them instead of 1. But I'll be back. Hopefully, by resting my back, it will start feeling better. And I can function. I don't know if maybe whenever Noah hurt himself the other day, I moved the wrong way. When I jumped up, it's very likely. It's so easy for me to irritate my back. So it could be that. I'm not blaming it on anybody or anything. I have no clue. But I'm just gonna baby it and stop talking about it, because you know what? It's just part of my life. And I can't do anything about it. But I want y'all to know why that today is kind of a lazy day. Why yesterday was a lazy day. Because my back takes priority over certain things. So let me go. I'm gonna be back. I gotta go eat my breakfast. I've got it in the microwave. It's one of the strawberry muffins, the freezer ones. One of these that I made a while back that has like a streusel topping on them. I liked them back then. I don't love them heated back up even in the oven. So I don't know that I'd recommend making to freeze those. I mean, they're not bad. They're just not as good. That's the whole thing. But the baked oatmeal, what is it? Oatmeal apple pie or something. Baked oatmeal apple pie. I don't know. Baked apple pie oatmeal. That's it. It's really good. But yeah. I gotta make some more of that too. I wanted to do that today. We'll see what happens. Maybe my back will start feeling better and I can do some things. But I'll be back at some point doing something. I'm gonna cook dinner tonight no matter what. Okay, so I wanted to tell y'all the reason why I remembered today while I was eating it, or when I took the first bite, why that those muffins I avoid since I put them in the freezer. It's not because they taste bad. It's because they get dry and they crumble apart. So the next time I have one, and honestly, I can eat one of those, be completely full, not have to have anything else. But they have oats and stuff in them. But anyway, the next time I do it, like heat one up, I think I'm going to put a little bit of milk on the top of it, or half and half or something like that. Not anything that makes it sweeter or anything, but something to make it moister, because they get so dry. The taste is wonderful. In fact, the strawberries, because I used fresh strawberries when I baked them. In fact, I baked those to save the strawberries from going bad. Anyway, the strawberries, they take on, and they did this in the beginning to me, they get this chewy, yummy, almost candy-like texture. And, you know, with something like that, it's a fresh fruit. You don't even have to have the candy to curb that craving or whatever. But yeah, I wanted y'all to know that they do get dry. That was why I was avoiding them. So that's why they're still there, and I wanted y'all to know that. I did go ahead and empty the dishwasher. That's all I could handle for now. But there was a weird thing that just happened. Okay, so whatever that was, it must have been like some kind of thing in the camera. I don't know. It did not affect the video. But I forgot where I was at because I had to watch that again. And I actually just watched it again, but now I can't remember where I was at. Emptying the dishwasher? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I emptied it. And yes, Jeff or Noah would have done it. I didn't ask Noah to do it because he hurt his hand, his dominant hand, and I don't want to take any chance of him contaminating it, even though it's covered. I don't want to take a chance of that, or it, I don't know how to put it nicely, but, or re-injuring it. There you go. I don't want to take any of those chances. And yes, he has a brace on it. No, he can't bend it, but you never know, and we ain't taking chances. And Jeff had just worked all day, and I wasn't going to ask him to do it, and nobody minded getting the dishes out of the dishwasher. And yes, I have a sink full of dishes today, but I don't, there was another one of those things. What is happening? But anyways, it doesn't matter to me that that happened. I mean, that, you know, we didn't get it done. I know why. It's fine. It's just the way it is. Standing bothers me whenever my back's doing this. Lying down bothers me unless I lay a certain way with tons of weird pillows. But, yeah, those things bother me. Sitting is okay if I sit the proper way. This chair has lumbar support, so it helps. But anyway, I don't want y'all to worry about me or anything, because I'm fine. I've been going through this for years. It's okay. I know how to handle it. I know when I get too bad where I cannot function. I know what to do. I even have prescription pain medicine if I need that. I have not needed it in a very long time. A very long time, and I'm very grateful for that. But I didn't want y'all to think that, you know, I was in really bad shape or anything like that. I'm okay. I can still function. I just function a lot slower, and I honestly don't feel like setting up the camera for it. And that might sound mean, but I'm sorry. So that means that you get me talking like this, or like I did yesterday, and you get cooking. And Jeff will probably end up helping me cook tonight. I don't know now that I've done that. And y'all, it smells good. It smells really good. Hopefully it tastes as good as it smells. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake. It's a Frito hot. Is it spicy? I don't know. And I don't know. I think I'm gonna cook some rice with it. Maybe some, let's see, I don't know. Maybe some rice. I have some chili lime seasoning in there that I had gotten at the end of January. I got it because Amy told me about it. I ordered it from Amazon. I think it was Amazon. but I got it back in January and I haven't used it yet. And whenever y'all, usually I tell y'all every bit of food comes in this house, but if I just get like order something off of Amazon, or actually I tell y'all all the toiletries and pretty much almost everything, unless it's something that we go pick up, just like one little thing, or if it's like we go get lumber or something, you know, or something like I ordered that off of Amazon and it was one little thing, but I got it back in January and it's been sitting in my pantry for a month and I haven't used it. Maybe I'll make, I think it's chili lime. It's not the same brand she said. It's another brand because I couldn't find the brand she said, but yeah, anyway. She was talking about some rice and how good it was. She's influencing me. Or she did influence me. I don't even think I told her I got any. I don't remember. We talk about so many things. But anyways, where was I going with all of this? I don't want y'all to worry about me. And I do have help around this house. Oh, it did that thing again. Maybe it's like, why have I never noticed it before? Maybe it happens when I'm not looking at the camera. I don't know. But I don't want y'all to worry about me. I don't want you to think that I don't have help, because Jeff and Noah both help me. They do things that I just don't talk about because, one, they don't like attention. Like, not really. And two, it's what a family's supposed to do. You're supposed to do things together. You're supposed to take care of your home together. I do the majority of the housework. I do the majority of the laundry. Noah will sometimes wash his own clothes and stuff, because I mean, he's 24. I'm not gonna complain. That's why sometimes you don't see any of his clothing, because he's done it himself. You know, stuff like that. It's a household that, I mean, we do the things. And a lot of times I don't want to ask Jeff to do something if he's worked all day and stuff. Now on weekends, we just jump in and do stuff together. It's like, whatever, you know, that's what we're supposed to do. So, I don't even know where I'm going with any of this or what I'm talking about anymore. My shirt's very wrinkled. I got it on clearance at Walmart, like, I don't know, sometime. I might have showed y'all, I don't know. And some people see these shirts and they think that they're like some kind of weird thing. It's a hunting brand. It's called Bone Collector. It's a hunting brand. It's not some evil thing. At least I hope it's not. Because if this is some evil symbol, I've been wearing it for years. Like years. And nobody's told me. But I don't think it is. I mean, it's a deer thing. You know, I don't know. It's for hunting. So, whatever. I don't know. I will say, I have had things in the past that I didn't know they were demonic symbols, because it was just something you have all the time. Like, everybody has it and it's just in everybody's house, or, you know, a lot of people, it was like the thing that was trendy or whatever, and I had it. As soon as I found out it left my home in the trash, because I don't give things away to someone else that I feel is demonic. And I know that some of you may not be Christians and you may not, you know, understand. Let's just put it this way. It doesn't matter what religion you are, or if you have a religion or not. There are certain limits that you won't cross, and you won't own those things if they cross that limit, that kind of thing. And that's the way it is with me. I don't tell anyone else what to do. I don't put my personal convictions on anyone. But I don't personally, myself, I'm not even talking about the other people in this house, but I won't wear it. I won't use it. That kind of thing. As far as I know, nobody has anything like that in this house that would be that way, but I don't know why I feel like I need to explain this, but I just do. because I know some people may not be Christians that are following me, or they may not be of the same mindset that I am, and you may not understand. You might think, oh, well, she's just legalistic. It's not that. It's just that it's not legalism if I feel like God is telling me don't. That kind of thing. If I feel like God is saying don't use that, don't wear that, don't buy that kind of thing. And I don't ever say anything to anyone else who is, unless they personally say, hey, I noticed you stopped doing this. Hello? But, you know, if they say, hey, I noticed you stopped doing this, is there a reason why? I'll tell them. And I will tell them it's not anything that I'm saying they have to do. It's my decision. Just like everything else. Don't know why I got on that subject. Don't know why the cat has decided to sit in the animal toy bin. But she's laying in it. It does have stuffed toys in it. At least I think she is. Let's see. Okay, let's go around this way so I don't hit everything. Oh, no, she's not. She was just going through there to get into the dog bed. Or over there. See, now her bed is over here because she had a fit. She didn't want it with the rest of them. It had to be over here. You know, Jeff got this out for me. I don't know if I mentioned it. He got this out for me so I could start using it. And I used it a couple times. I don't, you know, like broadcast it or anything. But I've used it a couple times and know that is not what caused my back to hurt, because actually, it has no impact at all. If it does, it's very minimal, but I barely got to use it. Now my back's acting stupid again. Hello, Crazyville. So I'm gonna go, because now I feel like I have run my mouth about a million things and went all over the world, and I don't even know if I got what I wanted to say across. But again, the reason why the strawberry muffins ended up staying in the freezer is because they fell apart and I couldn't remember. So next time I'll try to remember to add milk. And since I've told y'all, most likely I'll remember. Isn't that crazy? Like, I will tell y'all something, or I will tell Jeff something, or Noah something, and I'll remember it. But if I don't write it down or tell somebody, I usually forget. Until way later on, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, that's what it was. It's crazy. Maybe telling someone or writing it down makes it stick. Maybe saying it out loud or seeing it on paper makes it stick. I don't know. But I'll be back. And hopefully I won't be so... What am I? What is this? Rambly? Y'all know I'm going to be rambly. I'm always rambly. It's just who I am. Okay, guys. I'm just going to kind of sit at the end of the bed and fold these clothes. Well, some of them are not folding. Like, I'm not folding this because it gets hung up. And there's no point in folding and then hanging it right back up. And I think I'll leave these pajamas out for me to wear tonight. Because why not? But anyway, got the dishes in the dishwasher. The hand wash stuff is not done. And I also took out, we had a couple of small sirloin steaks. And Noah really has gotten to the point that he really just does not want to eat pork. He will eat it. He will not say a word to me. He, you know, he'll just go ahead and eat his food. He won't like it very much, but he'll eat it. So I decided that I was just going to go ahead and, how do these things get so twisted up? How does that happen? I decided that I was just going to go ahead and take that steak out. And y'all probably hear the fan and the air conditioner and the everything in here. Because that's just the way it goes. I'm going to put this up there for me to wear for tonight. Anyway, I took the steak out because I'm just going to make him bad. Like fajita style. and it'll go good with the rice and the beans. And he didn't ask for it or anything like that. I just decided I was going to. And when I was loading the dishwasher, he came in there and asked me did I want him to do it, and I said no. Don't want you to do it. I don't want you to contaminate your hand. That's what I told him. And he looked at me like I was crazy. And he also told me that, like, it's his pinky that's cut. It's cut, like, in the joint. And it's, like, this way. And whenever he grips with these fingers, he said he can't grip as tight as normal. Which is normal, because the tendon, like the things, the ligaments, tendons, the whatevers that are up in there, the muscle is damaged. Where am I going to put his clothes? He doesn't have much here. I didn't make the bed very well either, but I just don't care. It's made, kinda. That's not the same kind of sock. Nope. They're both Noah socks, but they're not the same kind. Anyway, I told him that after it heals well enough that he can bend that finger again, he's probably going to have to do like some physical therapy type exercises. He's going to have to exercise that hand to gain the strength back up that he's losing while he can't bend it. And it's going to be sore. But he's aware of it and he's fine with it. Accidents happen. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been so much worse. But he's okay. Like, this is the towel we used the day that he cut his hand, because I went and grabbed a clean towel and a washcloth out of my bathroom to make sure he didn't grab the kitchen towel that we had already used, you know, which I don't know if he would do that, but that's where my brain went. Grab a new towel. So yeah, I guess today's just gonna be a lot of talking, but I am doing things. And see, I can sit here and I'm fine, and yes, I'm twisting back and forth. It's not bothering my back to do that. It's like whenever I'm standing, there's pressure, if that makes sense. I've wondered if I got a back brace, if that would help. I don't know if it would or not. This is the washcloth. We have very windy weather today. I think we're actually supposed to get some bad weather, but I'm not sure. I also ordered Jeff a couple new pair of pants for work because he won't do it himself. He won't. He won't buy himself new clothes. He won't buy himself anything. So, I ordered them a little while ago. Same exact kind he's been wearing for years, because I know they work well for him and they last, and he likes the comfort of them. And so, I ordered them. And he doesn't know it. Oh, this is not inside out. I was about to turn it right side out, even though it was already right side out. And this is the reason why. I will show you the reason why. I shouldn't have let these sit there. The tag is on the bottom, and it sticks out like that. Like it will poke out, and I will think that it's wrong side out. Where did I put Noah's clothes? Up there. I'll have to reorganize them a little bit. But yeah, I got Jeff some pants ordered, and I got supper going, dishes done. I don't have any clothes to wash today. I will tomorrow. Tomorrow is sheet day, so I'll wash the sheets and the towels and whatever other clothes that need to be washed. I sometimes wash them, which I won't have to wash Noah's sheets tomorrow because I just washed them yesterday. But whatever other clothes need to be washed. Sometimes I do it on cheat day. It's just according to what's going on. But other times I just wait till Sunday or Monday. And then Monday I'll have more clothes than any other normal weekday. And then, like, for sheet day, I just wash, dry, throw it back on bed. And it's done. I don't have to think about it. I don't know if there was something else I was going with there. I was going to say something and I can't remember what it was. But yeah, get all that done. I know I'll have a load of clothes, and I always try to make sure that Jeff's clothes are done, which Jeff is going to a different shift on Monday. So I usually don't like to do certain things when he's on this shift. He tells me to go ahead and do it, but I usually don't. And one of those is washing clothes earlier in the day, because our washing machine is super loud. I mean, it just seems loud to me. Maybe it's not, I don't know. But y'all have heard it popping and cracking and doing all the things and changing gears. But I don't know. I don't even know what I was talking about now. Other than what tomorrow, oh, I know what it was. Tomorrow we'll be grocery shopping for the first time in a month. So I'll probably throw the sheets in before we leave, or the towels, one or the other. I usually like to do the towels first because they take longer to dry. But I'll throw one of those in the washer before we leave to go grocery shopping. We'll go grocery shopping, and then when I get home, I'll show y'all what we got, and I'll swap over clothes again. We got these little dish towels or dish cloths from Walmart. They have a little hook on them, but I don't use the hook because I don't have anywhere to hook it. But they're Mainstays brand, and they have a little bit of a rough texture, and they work really well. I like them. They're not too big or too little. Sometimes I feel like they might be a little too small, but I like them a lot. I don't know how to tell you what they are other than they're scouring dishcloths. And I'm beginning to think that, I mean, y'all know, at least some of you know, that we use cloth napkins, which that's what these things are whenever I'm folding them. I'm thinking that I'm going to have to take the ones off the top that we've been using a lot, because we just keep using and using, and retire those, because usually we turn them into like some other throwaway rag after they get to a certain point, because they're beginning to look really bad. Some of them have holes in them. We just use them until we can't most of the time. Alright, so now I just have to put the socks together, and I'll be back whenever I'm doing something else, whatever that something else might be. I don't know what it's going to be. These are two different socks, so I don't know where his other socks are. Maybe I left them in the dryer, so I have to check. But I will be back. Okay, so Jeff and I just went to the stores and got the things we needed. And this is the pork, the way it looks. Jeff's already tasted it. He said it tastes good. Noah tasted it. He didn't like it. And what are you pushing my hand for? Oh, it don't matter. It's going to be wet anyway. And, so, since Noah doesn't really like it, and I'm probably not either, because I've been the same way as Noah has been about pork lately. I'm really thinking we got some cheap pork, and it just bothers us. And it doesn't bother Jeff. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to move this over to the other side. I have this, I think I said something about this earlier. I don't know. I'm going to get, either I'm going to cut it up or Jeff's going to cut it up. I don't know which one of us yet. But we're going to cut that up, and I'm going to put this on something. onion and some fajita seasoning. I'm not going to worry about the peppers, and just, you know, let it go like that. I am going to plug this back up to keep it warm because we're going to be doing all the other things. But I'm going to make rice in my little Instant Pot the same way I always do, except I'm going to add, set that there for now. I'm going to add some of this lime, garlic, and cilantro seasoning by True Lime. It has no salt in it, so I'm thinking about adding some of that. That smells good. Come, I'm gonna go let him smell this. Okay, he tried to lick it out of the jar, but anyway, I'm gonna use some of this in the rice, and I'm gonna make the recipe that Gina sent me. It's a quick Cuban style black beans, but she said to add, I wrote notes on the bottom, 2 tablespoons of sofrito per can of, wait, how long are you supposed to cook this? Oh, not that long. It's only like 20 minutes. Okay, so anyways, 2 tablespoons of sofrito and a bay leaf is how she does it. But I'm going to leave this down below, and we'll see how it works out. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be delicious. But let me go ahead and get the rice going. And what I was going to say is I thought about putting some of the tomato bouillon stuff. It's chicken tomato. But I don't know. Jeff, do you think I should do that? Or do you know what I'm talking about? Oh, he wasn't paying attention. He's working on something. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. The tomato bouillon. And we have a bunch here. So he said to add just a little bit of it with this as well. That just smells so good. I think it's the garlic that I smell. But let me get this going. I'm going to get this going, then I'm going to get the beans going, and then I'm going to get the meat going. Jeff, do you mind chopping this meat up for me? Okay, and an onion maybe? But we did, because I didn't have any beans, and it took us a while. We did go by Aldi, so this is my first grocery haul of the month. And we bought 2 cans of black beans. That's all we bought, was this. And y'all know, this stuff was 77 cents a piece now. How much were these whenever we first started going to Aldi? 49 cents? 40 something cent, and now they're 77 cents a piece. It's shameful, but, you know, inflation. But anyway, I went ahead and bought these. Plus, that's what the recipe calls for, so I want to make sure I get it right. So I'm going to move this over here for you. We need an onion with it too. I got to get a measuring. Everything is in the way. I'm just going to use this to measure with. So I'm going to use jasmine rice because it's the rice that I grabbed. That's the only reason I'm using it. It would help if I opened it. I can't get that off my finger. So, what is it? I'm going to make like fajita type meats is what I'm doing for me and Noah. I mean, I might taste the pork, but I don't know. Alright, I'm going to do 1.5, let's maybe a little bit over a half, cups of rice. That's why I said I needed an onion. And then I'm going to put in, let me just get some water. I'm going to put in 3 cups of water. won't it close? That thing would not close. Alright, I'm just using this, and then I'm going to measure it with this. Now I'm pouring it all over the place. Oh well. 1. Because you're supposed to double your amount of water. Oh, that's not quite enough. I get another half. Alright, there's my water. What now? Yeah, something like that. Okay, so to this rice, I'm going to add a half tablespoon of the tomato stuff, because I don't want that to be the most prominent flavor, but there's no salt otherwise, because this has no salt in it. And then I'm going to add, I don't know, probably a tablespoon of this. It might be a mistake. What do you think, Jeff? Do you think it'd be a mistake to add a tablespoon of the garlic lime stuff? No? Okay. That's the most prominent flavor that I want anyway. So, I'm going to do a tablespoon of that because it's a half tablespoon. I'll stir it around with it. And I am going to add just a tiniest bit of butter to it. Well, maybe not a tiny bit. How much is here? Do you think 3 tablespoons is too much? More the better. I won't add the 3 tablespoons. I'm just going to do it because I need to get food cooking. It might be too much, but whatever. All right, and I'm just going to put it on the rice setting, and it's ready to go. And I got to clean up a mess again. I'm always so messy. Actually, if I would use something better than what I used to pour that water, then it wouldn't have happened. So I'm going to clean up the mess, get my stuff set up over here, and I'll be right back. Okay, back here on the back one, I've got a boiler. It says a saucepan. I don't know. I'm going to use this. And I've washed my cans of beans, so I'm going to put my cans in there, and it says to keep the liquid. What? My now. I think I need to go to bed. First, my back is terrible today, and now I can't even speak. My mouth is going crazy. Do not drain the liquid, is what it says. So, he gonna laugh at my problems. He's so nice, isn't he? Can you get my phone so I can look at the notes she left, so I can make sure I'm doing this right? Alright. Yes, I am getting every bean out of there. We shall not waste any of those things. They're expensive. Can you open my phone, or do you remember how? What's this for? Cleaning? Oh, that's what. Okay. Alright, I'm going to put this in here. It says, add this to the saucepan. This is. What is, oh, I was like, what is that noise? It's the Instant Pot. Get out of there. Look at me dripping. Okay. I might as well just go to bed. Really, seriously. Because I can't seem to figure it out today. Have you heard anything else about your daddy? Oh, okay. So I know you can't talk to anybody at work, but still. Let me look at my notes, or look at her notes, to see what she said exactly so I can get it right. She adds, let's see, the sofrito okay, she does not say when she puts it in, so I'll just put it in whenever I'm doing all the rest. So now I'm going to add olive oil. How much olive oil? See, this is a good recipe because everything is in order, I think. So this feels weird, putting olive oil in this pan of liquid, but whatever. We're doing it. Will you put that back? Alright, now red wine vinegar. Oh goodness, did you see that? I wasn't even sure we still had any red wine vinegar, but we did. Somehow. Alright, now, garlic powder. Okay, I'll skip the garlic powder. Can you open that for me? Oregano.
Nope.
No. Okay, we won't use our...
I've been there the wrong way.
It's hard to open that, no matter what.
I did it setting.
Alright. Well, I wanted to open.
Open.
Yeah. The top off of it. Alright, oregano. Cumin or cumin. How do you say it? I don't know, but you just use 1/8 of a teaspoon. So is that 1/8 of a teaspoon or is that too much? Don't make you lie. Maybe I'll just get the teaspoon out. Alright. Onion powder. Well, that's a half, so I was probably about right. Alright, here's the garlic. Why is she screaming at us? That's cumin. Let me make sure I got all this right. So, I got the beans, the olive oil, the vinegar, garlic powder, oregano, onion powder, salt. Black pepper. And then I'll get the cumin. I'll do it. I'll get another. I'll get 1/8 of a spoon. I'm supposed to have one anyway. That's a 1/4.
So half of that.
Yeah, I'll just do half of this. I know that we don't, like, we like cumin, but we don't want a lot of it. Oh, man. I just made a mess. Alright, and she says she puts a bay leaf. So we're putting that in there. And then the sofrito, she puts, I hope I have enough left. I don't know if I gave myself enough. There's one. She said 2 tablespoons to each. Man, this is a mess. To each can, so that'd be 4. So I got plenty. And I got it all over my hands too. Alright. We still have some left. Do you want to put this in the pork? Because that's what's in there. That little bit that's left. Anyway. So, I'm going to stir this up. I might better turn it on. That'd be a wonderful idea. So it says to cover the saucepan and bring the black beans to simmer over medium heat. There's medium. Here's the problem. I have to get the cover, and I don't have it, like, out yet. So I've got to get that. But I want to mix it all together first. Smell them. They smell good. Alright. I want to get all that sofrito off there if I can. Can you get me the lid for this pan? Put that there. Alright, so I'll come back as soon as I get some of this stuff out of the way because I need to start on the other part. But I'm just going to put the lid on it, let it come to medium. I don't know. It says let it come to a simmer over medium. When the simmer starts, lower the heat to medium low and cook for 20 minutes, and then it'll be ready to eat. And it also has notes: if the beans are too watery, uncover the saucepan and let the simmer for a few minutes. You can go ahead and do that. Or, okay. He doesn't want to be loud, I think. Anyway, let's see. What does it say? To let some of the liquid cook away, and stir the beans often so that they won't stick or anything, so they'll thicken. If the beans are too thick, add 1 tablespoon of water at a time, stirring in between each addition until you've reached the desired consistency and warm through. So we're going to get the cover on that, and I'm going to clean all this up. Okay, so the Instant Pot has come up to pressure, and we've got these going. They're not where they need to be yet. This is warming up. It's probably where it needs to be. Will you move the knife? And you can put the knife over there. I'm going to go ahead and put the, oh, he cut it pretty thick. Okay. Put the onions in there. I'm not going to do any peppers this time, just because I'm not. There's no reason for it. But I'm going to cook these some and then take them out. I was just going to put the meat and all. Do you think I should put the meat and all in there together? No, that's not the way I normally do it, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I put an apron on so it wouldn't splash all over me or pop all over me, because it's doing that. I may want some more onions. So this is not very much. I don't know. It's fine. It'll be fine. Anyway, I've got fajita seasoning that I'm going to use. And we're just going to have a mishmash of all kind of yumminess tonight, I guess. We have a few tortillas. Maybe we should have bought some of those at Aldi. I don't have time to make any. But we didn't think about that. We don't have to have tortillas, though. I need a bowl to put that in. What I think I'm going to do. The onions. Put them in this whenever they're done. Might have them on too high. Smells good. Cast iron. Well, there's nothing wrong with our wok we have, but this is not a meal you cook in a wok. Why would we need a cast iron? I guess you could, but why would we have a stainless steel wok? I mean, if you want to buy me a cast iron wok, I'm not going to complain. Yes, I showed you one at Walmart. Lodge makes them. Same place that made this. I believe it's, I don't know if, I'm pretty sure there's other ones that have it too, but I believe that's the brand that was at Walmart that made it. But I saw one day. But I'm going to let these cook some, and then we'll take those out, put them in that little bowl, and then I'm going to put the meat in, and I'm going to season it with some of this fajita seasoning. This is supposed to be a marinade. You're supposed to, like, put water and blah, 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 and all that stuff like I've done before. I'm not worried about that. I'm going to put some of that and a little bit of this in there, and they taste yummy that way. So I'll be back whenever it's time to take these out and put the meat in. Okay, so the beans have started simmering, so I'm going to stir them up some. Oh, try to hold the lid. I hate it when things do that. It's an annoying noise. So anyways, I'm going to stir them up, and I'm going to, and I feel like these are going to be super watery because all these beans seem to be that way now. But I'm going to do what it says, turn it on medium-low, 20 minutes, and I'm about ready to take these out. because they will be put back in with the meat. Get out of there. I don't want them cooked too much though. I want them just some. Because like I said, they'll be put back in with the meat. They'll have to cook some more. I wish I knew the proper way to make fajitas, but I don't. So I don't. I think I burnt my finger with it or something. Not hurting, but I don't know. Maybe it was just a reaction from me touching that onion. I don't know. Anyway, now I'm going to put the meat in there. Because I did touch the onion, but it doesn't hurt, so I must not have burned it. Kind of separate it a little bit. Now I'm going to put the seasoning. Put a little bit of this. Now I'm going to put some of this. And I'm going to let it cook up some, and I'm going to stir it. Well, I can stir it now. Yeah, I'm just going to let the meat get to where it is just done, and then I'm going to put the onions back in it, and then I'm going to take it off the eye because I don't want it to cook any further. I mean, I know that the cast iron will make it, it'll still cook some in it, but I want to, probably should have started the beans before I started the rice, but for some reason I was thinking the beans were going to take less time than the rice. I was wrong. That's alright though. It'll all be alright because everything here can stay warm and be eaten at the same time. So I'll be back. Okay, I let it go a little bit further than what I wanted because I was looking for something for Jeff's dad. He needs a power chair, lift chair, whatever you want to call it. He's not out of the hospital yet, but anyways, I'm gonna put the onions back in here and let them cook up. But I think what I'm going to do, because this is an electric stove and it stays warm, it stays for a while, I'm just going to turn off the heat and just let it go for just a few minutes, because this will stay warm, the cast iron will stay warm, and they'll be done. And the beans look like that. I did kind of set it catty corner because it's really liquidy. And the rice is done as well. I'm just going to have to release the pressure. Okay, well, now this is in the way. But this is what the rice looks like. And I'm fixing to get some out for Jeff to try. I'm just going to get your plate you can eat off of and let you. That's all you get.
That ain't enough.
I did go ahead and fluff it some. If it's not enough, we'll get you some more. Here. This is just a taste. Hold on now. Wait a minute. Don't throw it in your mouth. It's hot. No, you go away. You're not getting any of it. What was that? What was the thing you just did? You have food and water. I'm going to make somebody sit down at the table so she'll stop screaming.
Try that again.
You just dropped it on your hand. What's it taste like?
Buttery rice.
Buttery?
Or
It's supposed to have more flavor than that.
it tastes a little bit of tomato like.
I taste the lime. A little
Good
bit.
as lamb.
And the garlic and tomato. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's my fork.
Mm-hmm.
Can't taste the beans yet. They're not ready. They got a few more minutes to go. But as soon as the beans are done, you better remember how I did it then. Because today is not the day.
Hey, you got a video?
Yeah, I know. Today is not the day for me to remember things. Anyway, what did they say about your daddy? Tell them what they said about your daddy, because people have been...
He said he's on the way home.
She said he's on his way home?
All doped up.
That's a wonderful thing to
Said he
say.
can't walk.
Well, of course he can't. He just had surgery on his leg.
He said they're going to try to do in-home therapy.
He probably needs that, because going places is going to be harder on him.
Can't put no pressure on his leg.
Yeah,
But,
that's about it. Okay.
mm-hmm.
That rice is just about creamy-like. Did it seem creamy to you? Oops. Okay, so Jeff's going to taste the beans for y'all. That way y'all know what he thinks. This is from Gina.
Who?
Gina, one of the ladies who watches. What does that mean?
Good too.
Alright, so we'll show y'all what everything looks like. And then after we eat dinner, I'll let you know what Noah thought about it and stuff like that. So, turn that off. I'll be back later. Or, well, first I'm going to show you the food, and then I'll be back after that. Okay, so this is the rice that I just kind of came up with how to do it. And then that's the beef. Then this is the pork after it has cooked for hours and hours and hours today. And then these are the beans that came from Gina. I got the recipe from her. It seems like they're thickening up as we're sitting here, but anyway, that's what we're having for dinner tonight, is this. I don't know what kind of meal it is, because those are supposed to be Cuban. So, I don't know. It's food. Like, tell them what you thought.
I thought it was real good.
I'm not recording yet.
There you are.
Like, I'm not talking to them yet. Okay, so we just finished supper and Jeff is putting up the leftovers. We just rebandaged Noah's hand too. But anyway, I didn't eat any of the pork. I couldn't, I don't know. It just didn't appeal to me. But Jeff liked it a lot, it seems. And, what was that noise he just made? Oh, you made the noise. I thought it was Noah. Anyway, he kept talking about the rice, so it must have been pretty good. The beans were good. That's something we're going to do again, for sure, which the fajitas are always good. But 3 things out of our dinner tonight we've never had before, so two of the things I made up. I didn't know what to do with sofrito till Gina helped me. But anyways, it was a good meal. Everybody was full, and we have leftovers, so that's a good thing. So, with that, I'm going to go. I will see you guys again tomorrow. I do hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, go ahead and do all the YouTube things. If you didn't, do them anyway. You might like something we do later. Most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. If you were in the path of any of the storms that have happened, let me know if you're alright. Because I know several of you live up north of us where it all went on. We didn't get any of it. We got some wind today, and we got a little bit of rain. Just like a real quick rain shower. But nothing bad. And if we do, it'll be later, I guess. But as far as we know, we're not supposed to get any of it. I mean, they did have us in it, but it changed. But went on north of us. So let us know how you're doing. And anything else, Jeffrey? He's playing Tetris. Anyway, let us know how you are. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels. And be sweet.